Good morning children, welcome back to our maths class. How are you all? I hope you all are fine. So children, today in page number 153 of your textbook, take out please. See one activity is given here and you can see the four shapes are given on this box. So what written? Let's read. Find out the length of the boundary of these shapes. Hint, you have to use a thread. What you have to do, first of all, this one you have to do by your own. You have to take the thread and start keeping here, means the first point you keep here and then keep the thread on it, bring it up to here. Then what you have to do, you have to take out the thread and use the scale to measure the length of the thread. So from that you come to know what is the boundary of the shape A. Same way boundary of shape B, C and D. Okay. Now here downside. Now count the squares to find out, right? What we have to do? We have to find out the how many squares are there. So the first question is how many squares are there in each shape. We have to write in each shape how many squares are there. So for that I am writing here A, B, C and D. A, B, C, D here I am writing, and below that I will write the number of the squares. So let's find out the number of the squares. So here how many squares are here? 1, right? 2, then 3, then 4 and 5. Okay. Why I have taken this half one? Because it is more than half. Here you can see it is less than half or half. So we will not consider. Whenever the if it is full, then no problem, but it is very nearer to the half, then we have to consider it. And it is whenever it is less than half, then don't consider it. So in A figure, how many number of the squares are there? That is total 5 square. So let's write here 5. So I will write here 5. Then let's see about the B. So how many squares are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and this one is the 7, right? So total number of the squares are 7 here. So the total number is 7 here. Okay. Then next, third one. In the C, let's find out how many here. So 1, 2, 3, this is more, 4, 5 and 6. Okay. So the total numbers 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So total number of the squares are 6. In D, 1, 2, 3, 4, only 4. These two we will not consider because it is less than half. So 4 are here. Okay. 1, 2, 3 and 4. These two we will not consider because it is less than half, and here I have written 4. Now what question is given here? See, which shape covers, this is the answer of this, which shape covers the least number of the square. So which shape covers the least number of the square? So shape D covers. Okay. Which shape covers the most number of the square? So among this B. So shape B has the most number of the square, more number of the square. Now this one I tell you to write to do as a homework. What you have to do? Take a 20 centimeter long thread. You have to take the thread having the 20 centimeter length. Make different shapes by joining the end. और आपको क्या करना है? ऐसे different shapes बनाने हैं. कैसे? To join the end. Place one square sheet on the next place and find out. And afterwards you have to place that thread in this way and you have to find out. Okay. Then how many squares are there in shape? So questions are given and that question you have to solve by your own. Okay. Now let's see the another one. Now page number 154 of your textbook. So here what is written? How many different shapes can you make by joining the two square? You see here they have joined the two square and they have make a shape here. In this way we also have to make some shapes. Afterwards, draw them on the square sheet given below, and you have to draw on the square sheet. How long is the boundary of each shape, or you have to find out the boundary of each shape. So for this shape I will give name as A, right? So we have to find out, and what is written, this one is 1 centimeter, 2 centimeter, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8 centimeter. So what is the boundary of this A? That is 8 centimeter. Okay, now let's do another one. So I will join here. I take this 2. So I have taken this 2. These 2 I have taken, right? 1 and 2. What is given, that you have to join the 2 square and you have to make the different shapes. So let's find out. This is 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter, 1, 1, 1 and 1, and I will give B name to it. So what is the length of the boundary? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So it is 6 centimeter. Okay, the third one I will take, that is 1 and 2. These 2 I will take. Okay. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So I will give C name to it. So it has 8 centimeter as the boundary of this shape. Okay. Now this is for this third question. Number 3 का ये है. Now downside, another example is given. What is written? Try this activity with 3 square also. Previous we have done here with the 2 square. Now we will do for the 3 square. So what I will do, I just divide the page into 2 parts. So here I have divided the page into 2 parts, and this activity I will do here. Okay. Now how many, here we have taken the 2 squares. Now we have to take the 3. So let's take 3, first one. Okay. So I will give name A to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So what is the length of it? This is 8 centimeter. Okay. Now let's take the another one. Again this 3 I will take vertical now and join it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 and 1. So I will give name B, and it is also 8 centimeter. Now let's take the another one. Square 1, second and third. So 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 and 1. Let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right? If you confused in this pattern, so what you have to do, just start counting the number side of the square. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. So D is equal to 12 centimeter. Okay. The another one. 1, 2 and 3. 3. Let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So I will give name E to it, and it is 8 centimeter. Right? So this is about the page number 152, 54. B is given, that one here, where we have to take the 3 squares. So I have taken 3 square, and here it is, we have to take the 2 squares. It is written here 2 squares. So I have taken the 2 square, and after that what we have done, we have find out the length of the boundary of these shapes. Afterwards, page number 159 of your test book. Question number 4. Which is the biggest leaf in this picture? कैसे पता चलेगा कि biggest leaf कैसे है? So whatever the squares are given in the all the leaves, what you have to do, first of all I have given A, B, C and D name to all the 4 leaves, and afterwards I just counted the number of the squares, and from that number of the square we come to know that which is the biggest leaf. Okay, so here the biggest leaf, the number of the squares are, see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 and 13, right? So it has 13. A is equal to 13. Then B. See the one, two, three, 4, 5, 6. What I have done first, जो बीच में वाली जो बड़ी पूरी कम होल जो स्क्वायर है उसको पहले मैंने काउंट किया, और आफ्टरवर्ड्स व्हाट आई हैव डन, जो स्क्वायर थोड़ी सी ही बाकी है स्क्वायर बनने के लिए उसको मैंने काउंट किया है, राइट? सो हियर टोटल नंबर ऑफ द स्क्वायर्स आर 15. Same way in the C, here is the C, right? So first of all take the full square, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Afterward 9, very little left. So 9, 10 and 11. So total number in C is equal to 11. That is I have written here. Now D. D में क्या करोगे? Again take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. First of all take the full square and then take the squares which is very nearer to complete the square, and more than half square. So total in D, total number of the full squares are the 7. Now from this what you come to know, which one has the biggest? A has 13, B has 15, C has 11 and D has 7. So the biggest leaf is leaf B, having the 15 number of the squares. So here I have written bigger leaf, biggest leaf is equal to leaf B. Now downside it is given, collect some leaves from the garden, place each of them here on the square sheet, trace out their edges and check how many squares are there in each leaf, right? आपको क्या करना है, ऐसा एक पेज लेना है, मैथ्स नोटबुक आप ले सकते हो. टेक ब्रिंग द लीव्स, पीपल की लीफ है, फिर मैंगो ट्री की लीफ है, वो लीफ लेकर आपको क्या करना है, इसके ऊपर रखना है. और उसके बाद में सपोज इफ़ यू हैव टेकन द पीपल लीफ, तो पीपल लीफ को आप लेके ऐसे यहाँ पे रखोगे और उसको ट्रेस करोगे. उसके बाद में क्या करोगे, यू हैव टू काउंट द नंबर ऑफ द स्क्वायर्स, राइट? एंड फ्रॉम दैट सपोज आपने यहाँ मैंगो ट्री ले लिया, मैंगो का लीफ ले लिया. सो द मैंगो लीफ इज लाइक दिस, ऐसी लंबी सी होती है, राइट? सो count the number of the total square and then compare, and from that you come to know that which one has the more number of the square. So this is the homework for you, and from that we have to find out which is the biggest leaf and which is the smallest leaf. The leaf having the more number of the square is the biggest leaf, and the leaf having the less number of the squares are the smallest leaf. So today up to here children, we will meet in our next session. Till that, goodbye and have a nice day. Thank you everyone.